Hello there everybody, my name is Hytale, and guys, welcome back to another Hytale video. So before we continue with this Hytale slash Hytheory video, the reason why you guys have not been seeing any recent uploads as of right now is actually because the day that I actually recorded the blog post was the day that my recording mic actually broke. So then I had to order a new one, and that new one actually came yesterday. It arrived in the mail yesterday. So now that it's arrived in the mail, now I can finally record. But anyway guys, let's get into this. So the last time we left off in Hytheory, the settlers had made their way into a huge opening which leads into a cavern because it was snowing. Now there's an opening on the other side of this cavern, so what the settlers are going to do is they're going to make their way, of course, to that opening. Little do they know that they would be greeted by some giant monsters, I should say. These huge ice monsters are also known as Yetis. And from what we have seen from the Hytale trailer, Yetis can pick up blocks and, just chuck them at you. So yeah, they're gonna be really dangerous in Hytale. The only possible way to avoid the Yeti is if you can distract it. So that's the method that the settlers are going to use. In order to distract the Yeti though, everyone, they need the opposite element of the Yeti, which is of course lava or fire. So they set up camp in the middle of the night, everyone, and they of course craft fire swords. How many of them? I don't know, because these settlers, if this theory is actually true, like it could be a ton of them, who knows. So of course, when the break of dawn comes, that's when the settlers make their strike, everyone. The Yetis do not see it coming at all. Now I don't know how strong Yetis in Hytale will be, but I assume that they're going to be pretty strong, so it's going to take at least a good couple of hits to, defeat a Yeti, especially in Hytale. So while some of the settlers are actually attacking the Yetis, some of the other settlers are riding rams and going around in circles around the Yeti to distract it, so that the Yeti is confused on who to hit. And this distraction results in the Yetis all dying because the settlers had taken them down. But of course there are more Yetis, it's just that they're farther out. But of course everyone, that is not it, because we still have the Outlanders that are hunting for meat and everything. And the traitors are setting up camps everywhere as well, not just big camps, but small little camps, so that they can move on and hunt for food and make clothes. So while the settlers that took down the Yetis are continuing, unfortunately they run into a huge problem that would result in a lot of settlers, I should say, being killed. And at this point, while the settlers are making their way out of Zone 3, they get ambushed by the Outlanders. But this time the settlers can actually fight against the Outlanders, as they have fire swords, different swords, bows, arrows, and even spears. But the Outlanders too came prepared, as they had a bunch of ice skeletons ambush some of the settlers as well. And in this case, I guess you could call that a mini war if you wanted to. Yet again though, even though some settlers lost their life fighting in this battle, the settlers would not give up, they refused. And this ultimately led to the Outlanders pretty much retreating because they were, low on other Outlanders to battle these settlers. After this whole battle, the settlers needed rest, so they pretty much set up camp. And as soon as they were finished setting up camp, some of the settlers noticed something that was a bit strange. The settlers had set up camp in the forest, and there were these human-like things working through the forest, but they were not human because their ears were all pointy or so, or it was in a weird shape. And they were wearing clothes that the settlers were not familiar with. So if these mysterious things were not settlers, who or what were they? But anyway everyone, that is it for today's Hytheory video. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please feel free to leave a like, and also feel free to subscribe, as well as turning on notifications so that you guys do not miss another Hytale slash Hytale video like this. And once again, I want to apologize about, the lack of uploads. Through the past couple of days, I couldn't help it because I did not have a mic to record with. So now that I have a new mic, now we can finally record. But anyway guys, I will see you guys in the next Hytale / Hytheory video. Bye bye!